CUPR, Cuprina Holdings, Cayman, Limited General Overview and Trend. CUPR has experienced extreme volatility over the past 3 months, rising from 566 in mid-June to a peak of 950 in early August before plummeting to 06112 in early September. The stock then spiked to 245 on September 10 before closing at 131 on September 11. The overall trend shows extreme volatility with a downward bias price and volume. Price has shown significant fluctuations. Volume has been irregular, with some days showing extremely high volume, over 58 million shares on September 10, while others show lower volumes. High volume days generally coincide with significant price movements, indicating strong investor interest during major price swings. Moving averages EMA and SMA. Current price, 131 on September 11, is below most moving averages, confirming the downward trend. The 5-day SMA is 0.9915 and 5-day EMA is 1.1258, both below current price, which might indicate short-term bullish reversal potential. However, longer-term moving averages like the 20-day SMA at 1.4056 and 20-day EMA at 2.0649 are above current price, confirming the medium and long-term downward trend technical indicators. Based on provided indicators, MAs are generally higher than SMAs for the same periods, which is typical for volatile stocks. VWAP is at 3.2086, significantly above current price, indicating the stock has traded below its average price for the period linear regression. Without specific linear regression values, I observe the stock has followed a downward trend over the past month, with the spike on September 10 being an exception to this trend. Next trading day opening forecast. Given the recent volatility and closing price of 131 on September 11 with 5-day EMA at 1.1258, the next trading day's opening price might be in the 120-140 range. However, considering the stock's history of sharp movements, this forecast carries high uncertainty. Resistance and support analysis and intraday movement patterns based on current price distance to resistance and support levels. Immediate resistance appears around 150-160 based on recent price action. Support levels are at 100 and then 0.70. Current price at 131 is closer to resistance than support, suggesting some upside potential if bullish momentum continues. Potential high and low values based on intraday ATR14 value. Without ATR14 provided, based on recent volatility, the stock could potentially move 0.20-0.30 in either direction during the next session. This suggests potential high around 160 and potential low around 100. Possible scenarios. Bullish scenario: if the stock breaks above 150 resistance, especially with increased volume, it could target 200. Bearish scenario: if the stock fails to hold above 100 support, it could retest recent lows around 0.70. Sideways scenario: given recent volatility, the stock could consolidate between 100 and 150 as investors determine the next direction. Conclusion: CUPR has experienced extreme volatility over the past 3 months, showing a general downward trend but with short-term reversal signals. The stock is currently trading below most significant moving averages, confirming the medium and long-term downtrend. However, recent price action and position relative to 5-day moving averages suggest some short-term bullish momentum. Investors should be cautious due to high volatility and consider tight stop-loss levels.